playing the Mario game, but then the Mario game instantly goes to the screen that's on the controller. So that's cool. Like, you can play the games on either screen, which I thought that was pretty cool. Because, like, then you can have the console hooked up. Like, the console wirelessly transmits the thing. So it's like the console has all the hardware, and you can be displaying it on a TV or on the small screen itself. And then they showed like a game. They showed a Zelda game that was like crazy HD. It looked really nice. And god damn it, why am I going to New Haven? And then they had the inventory and like the menu and the maps and stuff on the small screen that's on the controller. So it's kind of like the DS in terms of, you know, the top screen has the game and the bottom screen has like the menus and stuff. You know, just something to enhance the game. And so that's what that was. And then they showed like there was ninja stars, and then there was a counter saying they had 20 of them, and they flicked it like they were flicking them off the screen, and they were flicking it towards the TV, and they were shooting like it was shooting out of the controller. Like, that was really cool. And then like for baseball, they held up the controller to the screen for pitching, and there was like crosshairs for where the pitch would go, but that was only on the screen on the controller. That wasn't like, the crosshairs weren't on the screen for everyone to see. And then catching a ball, there was like a circle that was supposed to be like the mitt, and you have to keep the ball in the circle as it's hitting to the air, and you're like you're actually trying to catch it. So that was pretty cool there. And then you got, let's see, where else did the trailer go from there? There's video chat that you can do. You can use the Wii Fit board, and the Wii Fit board, or like the Wii U controller can get a signal from the Wii Fit board to display the stuff that the Wii Fit would tell you, so you don't have to turn on the Wii to use the Wii Fit board. So it's like, that was, you know, kind of big. And then so I was like, alright, this is actually looking really cool. And then they showed, you know, like, there's games that are just on the controller itself, like small games. And then they announced Darksiders 2 will be on the new Wii, or on the Wii U. Assassin's Creed. I didn't say whether or not it was Revelations, but an Assassin's Creed game will be on the Wii U. Batman Arkham City will be on the Wii U. Then the guy from EA came out and was like, Battlefield 3 is going to be a completely different experience when you can have a separate small screen to contain all like the information about everything. And then the guy from EA also was like, you know, picture Madden without the clutter of the scoreboard and the play calling, having that all be on the controller in front of you, so the screen doesn't need a heads-up display, you know, creating a sharper image, you know, less clutter. And they have Battlefield 3 running on. I'm just like, oh my god, Battlefield 3 on this system. So like, real developers are like, hey, this is actually pretty good. We should do something about it being really good. So yeah. I was pretty psyched to see the EA guy. And EA, was like, I've, presented at other companies' press conferences before, but I have never been to a Nintendo press conference. And they haven't. They've had no reason to. Because the Wii has just so not catered to any third-party developers, except for, like, casual developers. And so that's where like this new Wii came in and is just like incredible. It's just so amazing. Yeah, so Nintendo pretty much rocked everything. Real games, like real developers. But I mean, not to diss, people that develop games for the Nintendo Wii, but like, they showed interviews with like all like the major developers that make all the main, like the big name titles. And they were all like, this is just incredible. This has opened so many doors for us. And they also talked about something that they mentioned after the fact. There's, like 83 million units sold for the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo is going to show, later, since this was pretty much all just about the controller and just kind of like a sneak peek at what this can do. Man. Yeah, since this was just like a sneak peek at what this can do, they were like, we fully intend to get all 83 million people that have a Wii to want to get this new system because they're going to want all the features that it has to offer and how it's all backwards compatible, so everything that they still have for their Wii will work just fine. And then they'll get a lot more with it. And they were like, and then we're hoping to attract a new audience. He's like, we're looking to attract the hardcore gaming audience because this is something we've never been able to do. And so, from a business standpoint, that's like amazing that they're doing that. Because think about, say you're a developer and you're like, alright, let's develop a new game for